As I'm sure you're all aware, the Crew 2 beta has recently been, I think it's just finished. It was about 4 days long, Thursday to Sunday. I didn't get as much time on it as I wanted to get. I only got about, I don't know, 5-10 hours over the couple of days, which is not particularly a lot, but I just wanted to go over my favourite bits, my review. So I remember when looking at the Crew forums back when the Crew 1 came out, people were putting on forums things like, we want boat spec and plane spec, and I thought, absolutely mad, they're never going to add that, which they didn't in number 1, but in number 2, well, they kind of did. And first, can't say I massively liked the idea, but now playing it more and more, the more you play it, the better and better it gets. I mean, we were cruising, messing around, driving, I thought, okay, we'll go to LA, we'll fly there, you know, instead of taking a car. And then at one point we were going to do a race. It's a friend's game shop, sadly, but we did a bit of a race from I think the Salt Flats to New York. I was in a plane, and a friend was in his F1 car, and you know, it was brilliant. I was flying over him, over the road, that kind of thing. And there's no other game really, well, apart from GTA. I just want to talk about the cars a little bit first, because the car list in the game is 90% similar to the original game. There's obviously a few cars have been taken out, to be honest, and there's been a few new cars added in. So they've got the original Ford Focus in the old game, they've added the new 2015 Focus in Ken Block's rally car style, and obviously I think it's the original Ford GT and the new 2016 Ford GT, and then there's the 2011 Raptor, I'm not quite sure, and the new 2016 Raptor. So a lot of cars like that have just been added, and then they've added the new versions as well. And the body kits also, they're pretty much the same as the old game. There's a few added bits here and there, but you can tell it is a lot of the stuff they've just effectively copied and pasted from the old game, stuck in the new game, and it gives them more time obviously to develop other things and build whole new body kits and whole new cars, and they've got more time to build new cars as the game's progressing through the years. Obviously boats and planes have no customization, which I'm not surprised about, to be honest. Maybe in the Crew 3, if they do that, they might add customization to boats and planes, but obviously this is a racing design game. It's an improvement on the original game, you could say, so they've just added these in, so it could be more of a test for number 3, you never know. And obviously there's the livery editor that I haven't fully had a go at it yet. I haven't really tested it. I don't want to test it till the full game comes out, but that is something that's been massively requested, and that will change the game completely. I mean, we're probably going to see thousands of Paul Walker Skylines driving around and Valeside RX-7s, and you could properly recreate movie cars now. And if you want to, I mean, there's the Ford Focus RS rally car, you could reboard that with the Jim Khan design. I'm surprised if someone has already. So we've been given so much more to be able to do proper videos and proper little edits and recreate Top Gear challenges and all kinds of things that we want to do. Specs wise, they haven't changed massively. Obviously they removed street spec from the game. Perp spec is effectively street race spec. The main spec to use, there's still circuit, drift, drag, monster truck, rallycross, which I'd say is the new dirt spec. And obviously the planes have added, you know, stunt planes, race planes, same with boat stunt and race boats. And I must say the perf cars feel, you could say, somewhat similar to the original. You can, you know, handbrake will do a little bit, not a massive amount. You can slide them a little bit, but not a lot. Sort of really grippy. Drift cars, those, I only got a tiny test of them, but those things were weird to drive. But I drove the Charger, and it was really slidey. It took a lot of getting used to, but it feels like you'd be able to drift a lot better corners, chain a lot easier once you're able to master it. Circuit spec, that has changed altogether. I mean, the car's handbrake does almost nothing now. You can't drift them. It's full, like your Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo, simulator type mode. They're full, all out realistic racing now. Rally cars, or sorry, let's go dirt spec, raid spec. Let's say those vehicles where they feel a lot more grippy. When I was doing the rock climbing in the June buggy, whatever it is, Red Bull buggy, it felt a lot grippy. You could climb sort of 60-70 degree angles relatively easy at low revs. In the old game you would have struggled massively, but this new game it feels like they're much grippier. They've actually got proper grip when you get it to low revs, sort of stick the revs up, you actually have to climb up the hills a lot more than you were in the old game. The rallycross cars, again, didn't have much of a test of them, but they're like dirt cars, so you know, they're still pretty similar. Finally, the last thing that bothered me was the map. When I saw the crew was going to be on the same map they used last time, I thought they haven't even bothered to make a whole new map. It's just, you know, and the old map at the back of my hand, like, am I going to be able to do it, you know, my eyes closed, driving coast to coast again, off by memory? And the answer is, well, no, not really, because they have changed it up a bit. I mean, the Motorstruck Arena, they've moved a few of them around. The drag strip, that's changed a slightly bit, like there used to be a jump at the end, and Chicago drag strip, the one below Chicago, but there is just a solid block now. And it's totally changed like that all over the map. There's the salt flats, there's a little a road that goes over now, a ramp, instead of just a crossover. And there are loads of tiny little changes and jumps all over the place that make the map a little bit different to what it used to be. And because the graphics are different, and so many more ways to travel around the map. Obviously the water, they've added more lakes and rivers you can get across the map in a boat. Probably take a while, but you can get across the map in a boat, so I've heard. Because you can fly above the clouds on a plane. There's just so many new ways to discover the map, so it doesn't feel like the same old map, really. And obviously now you can get into the airport in Los Angeles, which you couldn't do before, which is nice. So that's just been my quick overview of The Crew 2. I'm definitely getting the game when it comes out. I really enjoyed it. Let me know you guys getting the game. You plan to buy it, pre-order it, what edition you get in, you know, and just let me know. So hopefully we can cruise together. And yeah, if you want to see more, please like, subscribe more, and thank you for watching.